Hello and welcome to episode 18 of Matt's Modded Let's Play. As you can see, we're starting off as usual in our little room and heading downstairs. As you can see out here, we have a new little area here. I've been playing a bit off camera and decided to get a couple of cats. I know I've only named two, but one was a kitten. So Mittens and Gingy's house. I've also managed to eat just a little bit of fish, just to keep them all done. And as you can see, still generating mass amounts of dark matter. Now the problem we had last time was we couldn't get one of the problems we had was we couldn't get the take care of him, the day and night sensor working. And if we go downstairs quickly, I will show you why. I was using completely the wrong type of thing. Instead of using a toggle latch, I should be using a NOT gate. Now a NOT gate is when their signal is coming into the input side, which is this one here. As you can see, the redstone signal, because it's daytime, the light sensor is coming down and, well, it's producing a redstone signal which is coming down through the jacketed wire to here, which then stops the signal being produced. Now that means that when it gets to night time, that redstone signal turns off, which inverts this signal, which turns it on, which then creates the lights that we use to tell when we're down here whether it's day or night. See bits flying overhead from our quarry that we've got made. I think what else? So I've created a NOT gate on either side into the Thorncraft room as well. To make the NOT gate, you need some more of the stone wafers. Where are recipes here? So we use stone cathode. Now the anodes are made using redstone in a T pattern like that with stone wafers. We already know how to make the cathode, which is the redstone on top of a stone wafer, and then of course stone wire and stone wafers in that pattern makes a NOT gate. So I've made two of them. Now we do have a couple of recipes in here to be getting on with. Now the biggest problem we've got so far is lack of power for our mass fab. Now we do have some upgraded bits that I'm going to be putting up there very shortly. However, I have found that the nether seems to be a very good source of energy. Well, all that lava, as we all know, is very dangerous, but there are generators in IC2 that can produce energy from lava. So why not take advantage of that? Now to do that, we're going to need some bottling plants in order to get the lava back from the nether to the overworld. And as you can see there, the recipe was a sturdy machine with tin cans. I'll show you how to craft in a sec, and glass. Gets us to 3 bottlers. Now slightly random recipe here is we're going to be using slightly later on pneumatic tubing. I've picked this up now, I'm not quite sure why, which is brass ingots surrounding glass, like the standard, standard tubes like them, and it's just wood surrounded by glass. So if you put brass surrounded by glass, you get pneumatic tubing. Now these are the red power ones, and as you can see here, I've got more than I will ever need. I shall place them there for now. There are several types of pneumatic tubing, as you will see in a sec. You've got the pneumatic tubing, redstone tubing, restriction tubing, and fluid pipe, which I'll get through to them as and when. So now we need a way of getting our lava into these bottlers. Now as you can see here, I've just put one down. A bottler, you put the fluid in here, you put the cans or whatever in the top there, and it produces cans. So if we put lava in here, it produces cans of lava. Now the cans of lava can be used in a special type of generator we're going to be making to generate EU to add into our little system here to help top up our mass fabricator production. So we'll place that there for now. Okay, as you can see here, these are the cans. So it's just tin in an upside down bucket shape, because you can use tin to make buckets, but if you put it the other way around, you get these tin cans. As you can see here, you can make loads of these tin cans. So we should go and place these in one of our random chests. There we are. See there, we've got that in there. Right, we shall move the rest of the tin and stuff into our automatic crafting table so we can get it. Now, in order to get the lava out of the massive lava pools, we need a pump. And to make a pump, we need... Where are we? Pump. Here we are, pump. Now to make a pump, you need a mining well and a tank. Now the mining well is the recipe you've just seen here. So it's iron around the outside with an iron pick, iron gear and redstone on top. So we take the mining well, and then the recipe was, if you remember, a tank. Now a tank is what's used to store liquid. We're just going to be pumping it straight into our bottlers, so it's not going to be too much of an issue. But we need a tank to combine with the mining well to get the pump. As you can see here, it's just glass in a standard Minecraft square shape in the crafting thing to get the tank. So if we combine the tank and the mining well, we get the pump. Now before we start the next one, as you can see here, I have used quite a lot of the resources we have, and that is because we have made, for our power generation, a massive shit ton worth of these low voltage solar arrays. Now if you remember, the low voltage solar arrays are 8 solar panels surrounded by a low voltage transformer, and the solar panel does include a generator and 2 electronic circuits. So it is a rather expensive recipe just to get one solar panel. We've got 8 solar panels for one low voltage solar array, and as you can see here, we've got 32 low voltage solar arrays to get us 4 medium voltage. So they output more electricity at a higher voltage, but they do generate more. They generate 8 times the amount. So each low voltage generates 8, and that generates 8. So 60. This should generate 64 EUs a tick. So it should help beef up our energy supply. And as you can see, you need the medium voltage transformer, which is just the machine block and the copper cable. So that wasn't too expensive. So let us grab our high voltage solar arrays. Let us run upstairs. Alright, we need to grab, for now, our wrench and our chainsaw out of our bag. Let's jump up onto the roof. And we activate lossless wrench mode. So for now we only have 4 of the high voltage, of the medium voltage arrays. So we're only going to take off 4 of these. Right, so we've got that now. So those are low voltage. We shall save them for something else. And then if we place in our medium voltage, head back to our house, as you can see, Immibiss is already pretty full as it is. So let us now turn on our mass fab. Let's just top up the scrap we have in there. So the rest of the scrap back in there. Let's have a quick look at how much it's... As you can see, we are now successfully mass fabricating and keeping a constant state of energy. So those medium voltage solar arrays are doing us a world of good. We can now generate, so we don't really even need the pumps anymore. However, we can use the lava cans to power other things as and when we need them, so it's a good thing to get them starting to store up now. Okay, so we need to place these away. Now, in order to transfer liquids from the pump to the bottlers, because I don't want them anywhere near in the same place, we're going to need waterproof piping. Now, we already know how to make standard piping. It's basically any material, stone, iron, gold, diamond, surrounding a piece of glass. As you can see here, I have 2 stacks of 64 golden transport pipes. Now, we also have what's known here as pipe waterproof. Now, pipe waterproof is where you take cactus green, which is cactus you've thrown into a furnace. It's also a good dye that we've been using quite a bit for our standard green ender chests for the quarry input, for the sorting system input. However, if you put it into a crafting bench, you get what's known as pipe waterproof. Now, if you combine pipe waterproof and any type of pipe, you get waterproof pipe. Now, golden waterproof pipe is the same as golden transport pipes, except for the fact, one, you don't need the redstone signal to make the pipe go faster. However, it does push liquids through at a faster rate. Okay, so let us, while we are here, just quickly, do we have... Nope, we don't have enough redstone engines. So I'm going to need 2 more redstone engines, which means it's time to go to our automatic crafting station here and make, where are we? So we need 2 more, so we need 4 of these wooden gears. I'm also going to need where is it? 2 redstone, 2 iron, 4 cobble, 4 cobble, and wrong type of wood. So let us get this started. So first of all, we need to make. First of all, we need to make the pistons, which are an integral part of any engine. You see here, so it's just standard vanilla redstone or vanilla piston bit. Okay, so you put the pistons at the bottom, and I'm going to need some glass. Is there any there? Nope. Let's see. Now I am going to start at some point making it so that on top of being able to craft various items, the automatic crafting system that we've got going is going to be also smelting stuff. So if we need to make glass, it will take sand, smelt it, and then spit it out to us. So on top of crafting, it will also do stuff like that, which I'm hoping will be a much easier way of doing things. Now I also need a stick and a redstone, 1 more piece of redstone, just to make 1 more redstone torch. Let us place that on the bar there. Let's see, so we've got the bottler, we've got the pump, we've got the redstone engines, we've got the redstone torch. Now the redstone engines are going to be for the bottlers, so we've already got the redstone set up in the nether for the pump. And you have vulcanite amulet on our bar, just so we can travel to the nether and fall into lava and not die. Okay, so I will come back to you once we have stepped through the portal into the nether. Welcome back. We are now, as you can see, in the nether. Now I've created a little room here, which is, and you can hear the ghast in the background, directly above a nice, huge lava pool. So let's go down and have a quick look. As you can see here, nice, huge lava pool. So our pump will drop its little thing down to there, start pumping the lava back, and then start pumping it all the way back along these tubes to our base. Now let us get the pump into place, as you can see here, and let's orientate our 4 redstone engines that we have here. As you can see, the pump is slowly starting to descend downwards. That's good. As you can see, there's a friendly little zombie pigman there. Now we come all the way along here. Now I've already started with the golden waterproof pipe, as you can see, almost all the way back here, back to our starting area, and we shall be covering up that particular those particular bits, just to make sure that no ghasts decide to ruin our nethery fun. Right, so we should put that there. We shall have a little bottling plant here, and it's there. Alright, so we shall just place our torch there. Alright, so for now we're going to be doing this all out in the open. Don't recommend doing this too much in the nether. So we shall place our 3 bottlers, one there, one there, one there. We shall then drop a pipe down one. To bring it in from underneath, which I'm hoping should oh, pardon me. I should still hopefully allow the liquid to come in. I really hate ghasts. Oh, and I see it as well. It's right down there. Alright. So, if we place one there, and one there, as you can see, they've been orientated the wrong way. So we shall reorientate them, and them. Shall recover this part of the pipe network and add our redstone signals in there. Now we can bring out the cans, and we will use logistics pipes to do this from the top with extractors into a waiting ender chest here that has corresponding value with a chest in the nether, in the overworld, sorry, and we'll also have a chest here which helps supply tin cans. So we've got a constant system to always supply tin cans in here to keep these completely full, and then extract it out when the tin cans are full. So now we have this connected up at this end. Let us head back to our pump and see how far down it's got, and see if we can turn it on and start generating lava. See, it's not too far away. I've had to do a little bit of digging to try and find a optimum position. There's a few big holes and stuff in the landscape. Let's see how far down it's got. As you can see, it's almost got the whole way down. And as you can see here, that's one of the holes, which does link into there. And here's another one. So I was trying to judge just how far away this particular lava pool was. Alright, so let us get this started. Now, chunk loaders that we've been using in the overworld don't work in the nether, unfortunately. Alright. So, unfortunately, we will have to be in the nether when it comes to producing stuff like lava and like the lava cans and stuff that we want to produce. Which I know isn't very good, but what can we do? There's a ghast. Come on. Oh, ghast here, ghast here, ghast here. Happily take a ghast here. It's worth half a diamond worth of EMC just for a single ghast here. Always very, very good. Another outfit. As you can see, I've been trying to do some bee breeding in here just to try and get some of the more advanced bees, so I can use beeswax instead of tin cans to bottle up the lava. But for now, we shall come out of the nether and let that. We'll come back and check on that progress another time. Now, the next thing we need to be doing is combining in our ender chest system with our little producer of goodies there. Condenser flour. That's the word I was looking for. We'll throw some of this crap into there for now. As you can see here, we have good old ender chest. So we shall use some of our pneumatic tubing and our ender chest, and we should be going down here and having a look at what we can do with some good combinations of stuff. So we're going to need only about 10 of these modified pneumatic tubes. Now if you combine redstone with your pneumatic tube, you get what's known as a pneumatic or a redstone pneumatic tube or redstone tube. Now the redstone tubes can carry redstone signals along with items. So it's a good way of saving space when it comes to making Red Power 2 logic systems. Now in order to pull items out of that chest, we're going to need I would have thought, I'm not 100%, now we're going to start getting into the realms of me struggling slightly with which particular items to do. I do believe it's a filter which pulls out a selected item, and the recipe for this is a piston, 2 gold ingots, red doped wafer surrounded by some cobblestone. So we're going to need another piston, some gold ingots, blah 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 blah. So yeah. Now in order to make life a little bit easier, we're going to be... Oh look, one of my arms is missing. Curious. Right, where are we? Crafting logistics pipe. So going to need... Okay, we've got the red doped wafers already. There and there. Right, so to make the piston, we need that, we need that. We need a single piece of iron and some cobblestone. Right, so let us add these bits into here, like so. So you got the... Add that into there. Add our piston bit into there. As you can see now, we have pistons in our crafting system. So now, when it comes to that, we could say craft me a piston. And so now we need to build a filter, so we need 2 more gold and some cobblestone. Already got the cobblestone, so we just need the 2 gold, and as you can see my gold supplies are now starting to run slightly low, but that's due to the fact I've made a lot of pneumatic tubing, probably more than I'm ever going to use or need, or a good combination of both. So if you remember, the recipe was, I believe it was red dye wafer on the bottom, surrounded by a bit of piston, gold on either side, surrounded by, aha, as you can see, a filter. Now the filter is a very clever block. It will pull items out and push it into a tube network system, as long as the item is in the filter bit here. So if we put a tubey bit, pneumatic tube, that's the word I'm looking for, connect it to the where we want to pull it out of. So we'll put that there. We shall put, need to get our screwdriver out of the bag. Toggle that just in there. Gonna need those stone wires in a few minutes, I have a feeling. Then we use our screwdriver to reorientate the filter so it's pointing down. Then use the redstone pneumatic tube underneath, and as you can see it connects to it. If we then place our ender chest there, and then if we colour it with our ender chest stuff, with our green network, so we need 3 cactus green. As you remember, our network for our logic system is 3 green. Oh, it's 3 green, so green, green, green. Okay. Kind of pointless having it this close, I know. But for now, it seems like a good system. As you can see, we've got that. So now we need to remove that, because I need to take 1 dark matter out. There we are. Place the filter into there. Now we need 1 more piece of this little system. Now the redstone tube won't will take a redstone signal, but it will either keep it on or off. It won't pulse it. Now what we really ideally need is a way of pulsing our redstone signal, and in order to do that we're going to need what's known here as a timer. So we need a stone pointer, stone cathode, some stone wires and some stone anodes. So plenty of stone bits to go, so I think we're going to need to go downstairs, get some stone, some smooth stone. Where are we? Smooth stone is on this one here. Smooth stone here. Let's throw it into this electric furnace. We'll pull out half that stack of redstone, and let us look at the ingredients that we need for it. Okay, so we know how to make the stone wires. If I'm not mistaken, we've got the 3 stone wires we need perfectly. A couple of stone wafers on their own. Stone anodes, as you remember, is the 3 and the 3, and we'll get 3 of them. We only need 2, so it's perfect. Stone cathode is the redstone and the stone wafer. Now the stone pointer is a little bit more complicated, but not too much more. It's also going to need 2 of those redstone bits there. We're also going to need, where are we? 23 should hopefully be more than enough. We also need 1 of them. Okay, so let's get our portable crafting bench out. And I think first off we should make the stone anodes, which is like that. So the redstone and that. You also need to make a stone cathode, which is just a redstone plate on that. We also need to make a pointer, which is the cathode recipe with stone on top. So the pointer in the middle, cathode on the bottom. 3 stone wires like that, and 2 stone wafers like that, and we get our timer. Perfect. Now as you can see, the sun was setting when we came down. As you can see here, the lights have turned on. Which means that can mean only one, which means we know that can only mean one thing. The timer is off. As you can see, we are starting to drain electricity from this. So we shall just quickly have a quick snooze. We are approaching the 30-minute mark anyway for the episode. So we shall finish up our little system here. Need just to pull out... Okay, nope. Let us pull out one of the sticks from there. Also throw that back into our pipes from there. We'll also keep those redstone tubes in there too. If we add that to make a lever, and I am going to need the alchemy bag, because 9 times out of 10 you can guarantee I am going to get the placement of that timer wrong. Okay, there's an enderman up there. Okay, so we shall place our timer there. As you can see, when we right click on it, we've got an interval timer, so we can set it to go stupidly quick. And I have to admit, that made me jump. Where are you going, where are you, Enderman? Somebody's creeping about. And he's decided not to bother me now, so fine. Okay, as you can see, I've got it set to 2 seconds. Now if you apply a redstone signal to this side, you can lock it off. However, if you just apply a standard redstone signal to the wire, or from this to here, as you can see, won't do anything. How you connect this is you need to use a stone jacketed wire as such. Now this is only a visual bug, it doesn't actually connect like that. So let us do that. As you can see, it's pulling out our dark matter. And it's pulling our dark matter straight into here. Bam! We now have an automated way of collecting our dark matter when it's done. Now of course, that doesn't produce dark matter all that quickly. So what we're going to do is, we're going to knock this up to every, say, 60 seconds. It'll try and pull one out. I think it's about every minute and a half to 2 minutes it's generating. Well, no, it's about every 10 minutes it's generating. But at least that way it will check to see whether or not anything's in there. And we've done that. So we've now automated our way of keeping dark matter into our system. Which now means we have in our system in total, if we pull it up, a grand total of 29 dark matter. That's absolutely perfect. We are going to need all of that pretty damn soon, because we're going to be upgrading our collector flower there next episode, as well as a few more, possibly a few more EE things, and finishing off our bottling plant in the nether. So for episode 18, this is Matt signing off. Take care.